video talk. We're talking video talk. Yeah. We're talking video talk. Bitch, we're talking with our boy Willie. You know he's got the shit. He's dancing real hard. I know you'll never get sick of it. He's got that tee on, got that long sexy hair. You know he's about to take his shirt off, his abs so bare. He's got a six-pack. They call him Suburban Commando. He's a big motherfucker and he's dropping it low. He's about to slap that ass, baby, about to slap it so hard. You ever seen this motherfucker running naked through your backyard?
We're talking video talk.
Hello. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Video Talk live show. And yes, this is it. This is the unboxing show, and this is Midsummer's unboxing show. So, have you been celebrating the Midsummer? In here, Finland, it's called Juhannus, and I have been celebrating. Yeah. Last night I went to the bar, to the terrace round with my pals, and yeah, it took a little bit late hours. Yeah, we had to be there for them, you know, in the whole late evening. So it has been a weekend like that. So you know. But never mind that, I am ready to talk to you about videos. Here I have a couple of boxes for you, and also I have a big Vinegar Syndrome box to unbox here. So, Hebbo is in the house, Hexagore in the house, and Jade the Cinemaniac is in the house, and Freakazoid 85, and Kese, and Tommi Lehtonen, and Brainless Contola. Hello to everybody. Hello. How the hell you been? Has it been good weather, and have you been watching any great films? What do you say? Yeehaw! It's nice evening. Nice evening and pretty hot. Yeah. And remember, this is a live broadcast, and now when I'm doing it, but you can watch it as a playback later on, and if you have any questions, you can, and it would be preferable if you would put them in the chat section so we can talk, we can interact with each other. And also you may comment on the film, you may comment on some film later on in the comment section if you're watching it on playback, you know that. And this is an unboxing video, so I'm not gonna be cutting this in smaller parts like the review shows, but because I'm not gonna do in any kind of reviews here. Maybe from one I could make, but let's see what happens. And Aceman has also entered the building, and yeah, as usual, I encourage you to hit that like button, and also if you are new here, you may also hit that subscribe button. Yeah, that would make my day, man. Alright. Hey, first of all, those people who were watching and on Friday my Finnish broadcast, I was unboxing. I unboxed some viewers donations that I have got, and I have selected a few here which I want to show you also for the English speaking audience. So let's start from this recap from Friday, donation unboxing. And Kese says, my holidays just started. I'm waiting my vinegar package to arrive on Tuesday. Yeah. First of all, hey, thanks to the donator. Hey, it was Mika, and he donated me Family Plot, Alfred Hitchcock film, 70s film, which I have never seen, and this is even a 4K donation, a Scandinavian Blu-ray 4K release of Family Plot. And also in the same vein, from same guy came Saboteur on 4K Ultra HD format, also Alfred Hitchcock film, which I have never seen. So this will be interesting. In my later life, I have started to like Alfred Hitchcock. I don't see I have hated him previously, but maybe they have been some like films that are not necessarily my high in the interest list, but nowadays I appreciate Hitchcock even more and want to see every one of his films. And then came a fucking awesome big package. Holy shit, look at this baby. Look at this baby. It's Retrievers. Holy shit, man. Holy shit, Retrievers on German Digibook Blu-rays DVD release. Holy shit, check this out. Retrievers is gotta be one of the most awesome B movies around. It's very violent, very gritty, and very action-packed action thriller about this guy who goes against the company or the CIA, and yeah, there's heads exploding and the throwing stars are being thrown on people's heads and whatnot, and family gets brutally shot and whatnot. This is pretty good and little known cult B action gem. Guy getting garden scissors in his throat and garroting and all kinds of gory deaths, and here is the family being shot, and nice stuff overall. And I didn't even know, I know that HD version have been seen on Amazon Prime and also in other, maybe it's on YouTube even, but for some reason I don't think why this is not on Vinegar Syndrome's roster, the Retrievers, because I think this would definitely be on Vinegar Syndrome's the type of films that Vinegar Syndrome puts out. It doesn't appear that this has Max Thayer interview as an extra, and also with English soundtrack. Hello Willy, Vesipullo, and Hexacore says, got my Vinegar Syndrome package as well, watched the 3 Spanish horror set. I mostly liked El Bosco de Lobo. I absolutely hated Las Flores del Vicio, and Beatriz was so. Okay, looking forward to that Spanish horror set. Hey, check it out, another donation from Michael, same guy who put also that Retrievers in my donation box. I can't believe how amazing films he gave to me. Matt Fox says, and I have to be you to prove to get this, not to get rated or X-rated for all people in YouTube. But Matt Fox says is a crazy Spanish exploitation film. I have seen clips of this film, but I have not seen Matt Fox's yet. But I am definitely looking forward to this insane piece of Spanish exploitation cinema. Is there anybody who has seen Matt Fox's previously? And this too is a pretty little known cult film, and I don't think this has an American release, at least not on Blu-ray. This is a Blu-ray DVD combo. Yeah, Blu-ray disc on here. This is very provocative, this German Digibook, and yeah, DVD also. So great set here. What do you think of these Matt Foxes and Retrievers? Anybody seen them? But now let's go to the real unboxing set 10. Nazis, nudity, baiting in piss, violence. Matt Foxes has it all. JK asks me in Finnish that how has my Juhannus went? Yeah, I explained in the beginning that yesterday I went to a terrace round and drank some beers there. And yeah, it went a little bit late, so, but here I am talking about the unboxing film, an unboxing film for you. Hey, let's look first we get this Indicator release from Amazon, Indicator release, and nice Indicator special box set, and From Hollywood to Heaven. Nicholas Winding Refn presents From Hollywood to Heaven, the lost and saved films of the Ormond family. Now, the Ormond family is an interesting case, because did you know that in the 60s and the 70s, these were probably the most profitable films that were ever made. These are religious exploitation horror films. And these were, shown in church. And these are kind of like these cautionary tales that you will go to hell if you do this and that. And I have never even heard about these, but I read some of these, something about some of these films, and they sound very interesting to me. So I am definitely looking forward to watching this set, which is an Indicator series set and looks very stylish as usual. And these are Blu-rays and no 4Ks. But I believe that these were originally shot with 16mm film, so I don't know, but this is a wild guess. So maybe 4K wouldn't do much for it. So let's see what is in here. First of all, we have the please don't touch me. Why did marriage have to be like this? Cruel orgy, cruel ugly. Okay. The exotic ones. Alright. Nice grindhouse style. And these are, maybe there's several films in one of these. 86 minutes, 92 minutes. Oh my god. I'm gonna be watching this box for a long time, man. Blood Will Flow Like Water. A dynamic motion picture. The frightening property of doomed America. I really don't have absolutely no idea what to expect from these. But a nice looking artwork. The Second Coming. Christ's return is imminent. Kese says that the indicator box is also waiting in my watch pile. Looks very promising package. Yeah. And of course, for this being the indicator box, we get this very huge booklet. And I try to read as many of these booklets as I can, but it may take some time to read them. But yeah, nice looking set overall. Hey, there were also these lobby cards. Okie doke. Let's put this here, and then I will put them in my back shelf, because here, as you know, if you don't know, behind me is a shelf that it is my unwatched, to be watched shelf. So let's start to fill this sucker up. As you see, there's a lot of space right now in that shelf, but I don't think there's gonna be that much after I'm through with this broadcast. All right, next up we have The Executioner from Arrow Video, and the Executioner Executioner collection contains 2 Executioner film, and I think this got to be one of the coolest titles ever on this sequel to The Executioner. Do you know what is the sequel called? Well, let me tell you. It is called The Executioner Part 2, Karate Inferno. That's a badass title right there. And then with the slipcover we get this poster booklet. This is a 2-side poster, and then we got this very small booklet containing some information about the Executioner. Yeah, I have seen the first Executioner. It was okay, a little bit too humoristic action Sonny Chiba film. I really do like Sonny Chiba's Street Fighter films more, but this was good. It has some cool karate scenes and also lots of gore. It was entertaining, but the music was way too, kind of silly, and also there was a bit too much humor for my taste. For for a film like this. But all in all, the first execution was pretty good. And nice looking package. Zami Adams says that he has seen Mad Foxes. It's sleazy and good. That is very promising. Let's put these also in the unwatched pile. All right, and moving on, my man, moving on. The Executioner 2 is really bad, even more sillier and more for kids. No, that's a bummer, man. Why they have to do this? Why everything has to be fucking kids movie? What the fuck is? Why they have to fucking do that, Satana? I hate that shit. Okay, the next film in this box set and the final film in this first box was this type of film. Wait a minute. Alright, Mexico Macabre. Another package from Indicator series containing the Black Pit of Dr. M, the Witch Horror, the Brainiac, the Curse of Crying Woman. Okay, who else has this box? This was released in, I think it was released in April, so maybe some of you have seen and watched already some of these films. But these are Mexican horror films, and I don't know if Vinegar is gonna be putting out similar titles from this, because they have started to put out the Mexican horror set. So, El Espejo La Bulla, I have not seen it, doesn't say anything to me, but beautiful artwork. El Baron del Terror, the Brainiac, and also La Mansión de la Llorona. I am butchering these names, but what you gonna do? The Curse of Crying Woman, and then one film still, Gaston Santos in Mysterios de Ulidrumba. Yeah. The Black Bit of Dr. M. All these films have pretty great looking artwork. I really do like this old style movie posters, horror movie posters in special. And then we have also the large booklet, which also Indicator always provides, and that is nice, really nice additional extra. Let's see the booklet. Oh, with you can see it's a very thick booklet containing information about the films in this, and with lots of cool looking stills. But tell me if you have seen one of these films or some of these films. Did you get the Burial Ground 4K from 88 Films, asks Charlie88. Hey, it is on my, let's say that, let's call it that it is in my shopping cart. I have not yet purchased it, and also I have none of these new 4K Video Nasties releases from the 88 Films. I have just not had the time to order any of these, and most of the films I already have, but I think I'm gonna have to upgrade the 4K from Zombie Holocaust, Zombie 3, and I mean Burial Ground, Zombie 3, and House on the Edge of the Park, and also maybe Cannibal Holocaust, even though it is cut version. But to be perfectly honest, I think cutting some animal cruelty out of film, it doesn't necessarily affect the film's quality, because Cannibal Holocaust is a masterpiece. But also, having been said that, I think it's always wrong to cut down a movie. But is it necessary? Does it matter if it's some animal death scene? Yeah, these are questions that need to be considered before you make the order. Yeah, hey, that was the first box, so another Amazon box, and then we move to the vinegar set. So here is only one box set for you to, and this is also from Indicator. So clearly this month, this package was meant for Indicator powerhousers. Enter Santo! Santo versus Evil Brain and Santo versus Infernal Man. Yeah, okay, double edition of Santo films. And those who don't know what the hell is a Santo, Santo is a Mexican wrestler, and he appeared at least, I think, was he in like a 50 movie back in the day, in the 60s and in the 60s and 70s in the Mexican cinema, kind of like a Mexican superhero, a wrestler superhero. And so far I have only seen one Santo movie. I don't remember which Santo it was, but it was the one that Vinegar Syndrome put out. Was it in January? And I have to say that they, in the cover art, they told that this is gotta be one of the better Santo films, but I didn't like too much about that because it was too cool. I expect Santo to be very silly, very campy, and very like action-packed, but I think that Santo was a little bit too talky for my taste, and also it wasn't that over the top, as far as I remember. And hey, I remember reading about these Santo films back in the day and wanting to see them. Hey man, I gotta see me some Santo movies, but you know, these things were very hard to get in Finland. I don't think no Santo movies has been ever released in Finland. So this has been, and also they in foreign territories back in the day when we still were buying VHS. So I don't think Santo films got released that much, even in the VHS time. At least not in the PAL territories. Alright, nice looking double-sided poster here. Great cool stuff, man. Great cool stuff, man. But hopefully these Santo films are more for my taste. So it was a Powerhouse Indicator series release, and also with a great looking booklet and a poster. Nice. Nice. Okie dokie, and now for the main event, boys and girls. Oh shit, it's the Vinegar Syndrome package, and this is a Valentine's halfway to Black Friday sale, and I got a little bit carried out when I was ordering this. But as you may or may not know, I intend to collect all Vinegar Syndrome releases in myself, so I had to do some back catalog buying there also. And hey, interesting news from Vinegar Syndrome. For those who don't know, they announced that at the beginning of June, since the beginning of June this year, July, I mean, they're gonna be removing all adult titles from their catalog, and they are making a new site for the pornos. So I suspect that this is some sort of a business-wise decision that they need to get some new billing types or for credit card billings or something like that. So, and I think one of the terms is that they are not allowing that these services can be used to buy pornos. So maybe it's something behind that. And also it could be that since they have applications, so if you have an application, you cannot, you cannot put an application to Google Play Store or Apple Store which you can buy porno. It's not allowed there. There will be replacement programs for House on the Edge of the Park and Hell of the Living Dead because of the some bad cropping and audio sync issues. These will start within a month. So there's some audio sync issue. Oh, okay. Man, House on the Edge of the Park has had some bad luck for the printing. So as far as I remember, Severin disc also had some issue on it, if I remember correctly. Charlie88 says, I understand, same here. I'm really tempted to buy it, but I already own the Burial Ground Blu-ray from Severin. Hey, dude, Charlie88, I will up this game a little bit, because I have the Severin slipcover version of Burial Ground, and I also have the 88 films Blu-ray of it, and I also have a VHS and Finnish DVD of the Burial Ground film. Hautaholvi helvettiin. So yeah, I love Burial Ground to the death. That Santo set is great. Though the second film repeats the scenes from the first one, the extras were really interesting. Alright, looking forward to it. Hopefully we will get more Santo on Blu-ray in the future. There's tons of those made. Yeah, I don't know the correct number, but at least in 50 movies, I think their Santo was had appeared. You know, I noticed that VS don't sell the Intrusion XXX anymore. I don't know. Alright, no. Let's do this. Let's do the vinegar. Let's do the vinegar. Yeehaw. I don't know what the hell kind of song is that, but never mind that. Now we are entering to the real territory. Hey, what the hell? Oh, shit. Okie dokie. Hey, first up, this very neat looking A Blade in the Dark box set. And oh man, is it a beauty. And what is very special about is this. This is slipcover that opens like this. Oh, okay, that's a nice idea. Then in the inside we have the disc here, and yes, you guessed it, it is 4K Ultra HD. Hey, if I remember correctly, 88 Films is also putting out the HD version of Blade in the Dark. It was directed by Lamberto Bava, and I think this is one of the better horror 80s of the Italian horrors of the mid 80s. Blade in the Dark. This is something that I have been waiting. I've been waiting to get so I can watch it again. Because it has been a while since I have last seen the Blade in the Dark. Okay, let's see what we have here. We have the 4K disc here, and then we have the Blu-ray as well. Hey, what the hell? We have two Ultra HDs. What is this? Extended Italian TV version of this Blade in the Dark. And then we have the theatrical version. Both on 4K. Oh, shit. And then we have Blu-ray, including both versions. And then we have the separate Blu-ray for theatrical version and the extras. So, hold it, it's 4-disc version of the Blade in the Dark. Extended Italian TV versions plus extras on the Blu-ray. So it's a great set, 4-disc set, and nice looking slipcover also, and as well there is some booklet. So I didn't realize that this is such a huge box. So they really did a cool number on this film, and I think this deserves it. It is so good Italian horror film. Booklet. Nice. Thank you, Vinegar. You rule. And the box set. This is very neat. Somebody was complaining something about in the Facebook about this casing, but I think this is fantastic. And also in the other side we have the girl, and the door opens. Nice. Yeah, she has different expression in the other pictures. Nice overall, nice, very nice. Hey, then I ordered some I'm so crazy asshole that I even ordered some back catalog slipcovers. I do have Red Mob in the shelf, and now I have Red Mob slipcover here. And this is reproduction slipcover. You see it from this kind of logo means that is a reproduction. But I think this cover is pretty cool, so this deserves to be remastered here. Have to put this on the Blu-ray. I didn't think that Red Mob film was that good. It's a Russian action movie, but there was a very little amount of action. Elokuvaprojektori says that Blade in the Dark is so cool release. Hey, hit that like button if you like Blade in the Dark release. Hey, do me a favor, hit that like button. The girl from Blade in the Dark is beautiful, says Charlie88. Hey, here we have Pets slipcover, and as well, this is a reproduction slipcover, and as well, here, it's a pretty nice looking cover. Pets is a film that I didn't have on Vinegar Syndrome release, but I do believe that I have ordered here. It is somewhere in this box to be found. But Pets is a film, I do have the VHS of Pets, and I think I have even seen it. It's a 70s grindhouse film, but that is where my recollections end from on that one. And then also same case here, reproduction slipcover. I think I have ordered this Blue Vengeance. It is supposed to be in the box also, but never previously have seen Blue Vengeance, so I really cannot comment it. And not necessarily the best looking slipcover art style, but yeah, I need to have those too. Hey, then we have Russ Meyer's reproduction slipcover. I don't think this has ever previously been. This is not a reproduction slipcover because this is a, you know, it's a new slipcover for the release. This is an older Vinegar Syndrome release. It is VS024 slipcover, this Fanny Hill and the Phantom Gunslinger. Russ Meyer double feature, and have to tell you, I watched this quite recently and I didn't like this. Both of these films were horrible. They were terrible. But yeah, I'm so clever that I got me this slipcover nevertheless. And then this is a reproduction cartridge, Mutant War and Battle for the Lost Planet, and these were the Brett Piper films, very low budget science fiction films by Brett Piper, and I really did like both of these. And this is VS release 2065 originally, and I didn't have the slipcover previously, but now I do have the reproduction slipcover. Pets is such an amazing film, I love it. Yeah, I remember it was very good. Hey, then we have the Spanish horror set, The Villages of the what? Damned. Villages of the Damned. Now that's a grim looking, casing on this. Villages of the Damned. 3 horrors from Spain. Did I say Mexican horror films? I meant Spain. So let's see what films we have here, and somebody already commented it in the chat also, so great, I do appreciate if you always comment if you have seen it. So keep those comments coming in and I will tell you about this film, and god damn it is so small, so fucking small text. But I have my special hidden weapon now, because some some of my viewers have already seen that. Hey, sometimes I'm having trouble to read these Blu-ray covers, but I got me one of these magnifying glasses from one of the viewers. It was a donation. It's not gonna be so fucking small anymore if I used it, and goddamn, this really works. And En Bosque del Lobo, The Forest of the Wolf. Las Flores del Vicio, The Sky is Falling, The Sky is Falling, from 75, and that first one was from the 70. And then we have Beatrix, from 76. And somebody... Use the force, Wilho. Hey, somebody also commented this, and these were some horrible films, but... Three Spanish horror set. I mostly liked El Bosque del Lobo. I absolutely hated Las Flores de Vicio and Beatrix. So, okay, Hexagore says that one of these films is okay, but the other ones are shit. But yeah, it's not necessary about the goodness of the films, it's about collecting, right? Oh my god, finally magnification class says Brandes Kontula. Yeah. But yeah, Hexacore says that Box was a disappointment. I only like El Bosco del Robo. Beatriz was a 2.5 star film for me, and Sky was 1.5 star film. Dennis Hopper was completely unhinged and coked out of his mind. Hey, in which movie is Dennis Hopper of these? I will put this in here. Okay, that was the first batch. Moving on forward. So I believe this is the back catalog set. And yeah. Double Exposure, I got me this film, and this was directed by Simon Windsor, perhaps, and it's an Australian film. Sorry, I mixed up. It is not Simon Windsor film. It was William Byron Hillman, but this is an exploitation film. Have not seen it. I do have the VHS, but I don't recall watching it. But yeah, hopefully it's great, right? Hopefully it's great. Dennis Hopper is in The Sky is Falling, but it's really boring. Anni Rose, I love you. Says, lapsi sotilas. Oh. Double Exposure is one of my favorites. Hey, if I remember correctly, I think I get a slipcover for this, but maybe I remember it poorly. Let's see the disc here. So this is a VHS number 163, so it's such an old release, it even has the DVD version still. Ten, Pledge Night, Brothers to the End, the very end. Okay, so this is probably some sort of teen slasher 10, this Pledge Night, right? Yeah. Oh, Pledge class. Yeah, I think this is better, this kind of older poster, don't you think? This is better cover than this. Okay, can't comment the film because I have not seen it and don't know too much about it. I have seen Pledge Night, it's terrible, I liked it. Okay, so it's good kind of bad. Where's the beer, asks Sampa69. Well, it's Sunday. It's Sunday, I don't drink on Sunday. Usually. Jack Frost! Hey, this is a first chapter in the Jack Frost. Was this like a snowman who kills people? Have I seen this? Do I really already have Jack Frost? Why did I buy it again? I think I have Jack Frost already. What the hell have I been doing? Jack Frost, come on. Hey, I gotta find out now. Wait a second. Okay, what's wrong with this picture? Okay, now I have two Jack Frosts. Why did I even open that fucking plastic wrapping? Now it's as good as used. I don't know. Okay, now I accidentally bought another Jack Frost. Was I supposed to buy some sort of slipcover or why did I do it? Why did I do it? Why did I do this? God damn it! Can! Send me the other one. I think that will go to the Arvonta. Psychos in Love. Hey, this I have actually seen. I have the Finnish DVD, and I remember I hated this pretty much. This was like this kind of like more like an art film. But maybe I will now. I have to give this another chance then. But this I'm pretty sure that I don't have the Vinegar Syndrome version. Psychos in Love. Hey, 61 people is watching. Hey, I think this is a lot more watchers than usually on the Sunday broadcast. Great stuff. I love it. I like you guys. I like you guys. Hopefully you will hit me with that like button. Psychos in Love. And we have a booklet here. Some sort of booklet here containing probably information about the film. I was disappointed in Psychos in Love as well. Yeah, it was, you know, marketed like this cult picture that is fun, trashy fun, but it was more like an art film, if I remember correctly. And I think it was poorly made also. But the film, the story was about these two lunatics, man and woman, who fall in love and do something. I don't even remember that well. Yeah. Next up we have a film called The Hearse. I have the VHS, but I'm not entirely sure have I ever watched that. Maybe I have, but maybe this is so mediocre film that I don't remember what happens in The Hearse. But here we have, and in any case, I don't have previously, so here's The Hearse then. And I do believe that I got this because I also ordered the slipcover for it. So maybe there's another box which will contain more slipcovers for these. But yeah, hey, have you watched The Hearse? And is it as mediocre as I was claiming it to be? Okay, we have something called Weko, and this is kind of like this is some sort of comedy film. I probably may have the VHS of this, but not entirely sure about that. I'm pretty sure that I have not seen this film, even if it's directed by Creedon Clark. Elokuvaprojektori says, I got The Hearse as well, but I haven't watched it yet. The trailer is interesting, at least. Yes, it's a parody of the style of Zucker Brothers. Pretty lame though, this film. Weko. Okay, sorry to hear that it's lame, because there's not that many of films in the style of, you know, Zucker Brothers. But if it's a lame film, then... hey, I gotta tell you, if it's Zucker style comedy made bad, then it's gonna be real bad. I mean, think about film like Ricky 1. That is so terrible. That is so terrible. But hopefully Weko is not that as terrible as Ricky 1. Alright, The Killing Kind. And these also, I may be sounding like a broken record, but I have the Finnish VHS, but I have not watched this 70s animal horror film. It's some sort of a rat film, this Killing Kind. So rats are killing people in some place, but yeah, can't comment these films that any beyond that, because you know, have not seen it, but it looks interesting enough. Sean says that he has enjoyed Weko. Alright. Hey! Alright, baby. Alright, baby. Now we have Dark Room. Again, so this is a film that I don't previously have, and I have never heard about this film that is directed by Terence O'Hara. But I have not seen this film, and this is from year 1989. So cover page is, this is pretty ugly, this cover page, but hopefully the film is better than the cover here. Okay, that's much better cover. Dark Room. My expectation would be like pretty solid 2 or 3 stars. But yeah. Another one, this back of this Vinegar Syndrome back catalog titles comes here. The House on Tombstone Hill. The House on Tombstone Hill. Probably a slasher. Expectation. Maybe 3 stars. Could be a good expectation for this. This looks like a New Kids on the Block cover. The Dead Dudes. Okay. I gotta tell you that The House on the Tombstone Hill is a much better title than The Dead Dudes. Is this a horror comedy then? I don't know. But yeah, okay. I have now lowered my expectations to 2 stars after seeing that The Dead Dudes cover. Hello Willy, my handsome friend with great oiled muscles. Arsi is in the house. Hey, what about another beautiful hunk spending his holiday in Rahe? Oh yeah, hey Hexagore, thank you for commenting these movies, because it makes the chat much more interesting. But Hexagore says House on the Tombstone Hill is great, good gore and killing old hag. Hag, yeah. Okay, that sounds 10, it sounds good. Okie dokie, moving on to the pornos, which you cannot buy anymore after July. Okay. Piikarama number fucking is too fucking small. But it don't matter because I got the magnifying glass. VS027. Winter heat and abduction of an American playgirl. Okay. Fair enough. 10 back cataloged DVD, The Mothers. Hey, I think this is a Kirio H. Santiago film. And this is something that I have seen. I have the Finnish Magnum videotape of The Mothers. And that, well, if you have seen Kirio H. Santiago films, you probably know what is to be expected of this. Kind of like a mishmash of Grindhouse and, you know, these female fighters. They escape some jungle prison, and yeah, that leads up to the lot of shooting and explosions. The Dead Dudes cover really doesn't do it any justice. If it wanted to capitulate of the house party films, but it's completely unrelated. Okay, Okay, then it's funny. Winter Heat is 10 out of 10. Jamie Gillis classic. Alright, alright. Sammy Adams is clearly an expert on this subject. Intrusion. Hey, somebody said that Intrusion XXX is not available anymore on Vinegar Syndrome web store. Maybe it got sold out. The Intrusion XXX, Sammy Adams has said previously. So this is probably what you mean. The Intrusion. Kim Pope, Michael Count, Adults X in color. When a vulnerable man is forced to commit an unthinkable act. Okie doke. Young housewife Kim Pope is associated and held hostage in her home by a deranged man, Michael Gaunt, and impersonating a door-to-door salesman. Her terror and abuse intensifies when a friend unexpectedly arrives at her home for a visit. A long-time staple of the underground film trading world, The Intrusion is a tense and disturbing portrait of an assault, complemented by haunting leading performances from Kim Pope and Michael Gaunt in his debut on-screen role. The film, the production of which continues to be shrouded in mystery, The Intrusion is unlike almost any other sex film of the era in its unflinching brutality. It's a brutal sex film. Oh my god, this sounds nasty. Vinegar Syndrome presents this notorious shocker fully uncut and newly restored from the original elements. Oh, this sounds nasty. This sounds very nasty. I am looking forward to it. Sammy Adams says it was mean the Intrusion is easily the roughest of the 70s roughies to be worn. Oh my god. Holy shit, man. So this is probably a little more lamer, the Star Virgin. So this is a Vinegar Syndrome release 099, and hey, the Intrusion was VS 183. But Star Virgin is a science fiction porno film, and yeah, cover page looks very promising, but cannot comment the content of the film. But maybe Sammy Adams has seen Star Virgin. Clearly this is trying to cash in on the success of the Star Wars. Maybe. Hopefully. Hopefully we see some great special effects in this film. Intrusion was made by Zebedee Gold. It was his first film. Oh, great to know. Hey, Drive-In Collection, Judy and the Night Hustlers. And this is Vinegar Syndrome 028. So, as you can see, I have been buying away this back catalog also, enhancing my collection of Vinegar Syndrome films. But yeah, sounds promising. This is probably, I don't like, these are films. Judy is from 1969 and 1968 is The Night Hustlers. Both are color films, although these look like they are black and white. Okay, Teenage Zombies. Teenage Zombies from the year 1958, and also Revenge of the Virgins from year 1958. 59 also. So a zombie film and some sort of adult entertainment western film. So never heard of any of these films. So maybe I'm in for some grindhouse drive-in experience. It appears that. Okay, that was the second bag from this box, and let me put these films in the shelf behind me. Let's put these pornos and DVDs below here. And then Blu-rays go to that different shelf. Okay. It's getting crowded over there. It's getting crowded. Okay, 10 to the next box. First of all, we have Dracula the Dirty Old Man, and this was a AGFA release. And yeah, Dracula the Dirty Old Man is some sort of a very, very weird sex film from the year 1968, and I have never seen it, but I know the reputation of this film, and they say that this is very weird and very poor quality film. And if you know the AGFA releases, you probably know that AGFAs maybe they're really out there sometimes, these AGFAs. Hey, anybody seen Dracula the Dirty Old Man? This is AGFA 048. Yeah. Dracula the Dirty Old Man. This is very, very fun looking cover. Do I remember correctly that this slipcover was sold out during the partner month? Maybe. Okie dokie, another one of these AGFAs, and this is called the Zodiac Killer. Somewhere I have the DVD where there's like a 5-movie box where one of the films is the Zodiac Killer, and I remember watching it on DVD, and it was pretty good grindhouse film about the Zodiac Killer. And one interesting thing that this film was made to find who is the Zodiac Killer, to annoy this Zodiac Killer so he would do something and get caught. So that is the story behind the making of the Zodiac Killer. But yeah, it's been quite a while since I have actually watched the Zodiac Killer, so this is not gonna be any review, so because I don't remember it that well. But this is AGFA release 001B. 001B. What does that mean, that B? I don't know, man. Maybe it means that this is a reproduction. It probably means that it's a reproduction with slipcover. Still 732 stock for the slipcover edition of Dracula the Dirty Old Man. Okay, then I remembered wrongly, but thanks for checking it out, Hexagor. Anybody else seen the Zodiac Killer? I think it was very good. Alright, hey, time for, oh my god, time for a Finnish movie. Yes, this is in fact a Finnish science fiction movie from the year 1916. So fucking small text, this is so fucking small, but never mind, I have the magnifying glass. 1969, and it was directed by Risto Jarva and starring Arto Tuominen. And for those who are not living in Finland, and I gotta tell you that it was a very rare occasion that there was a Finnish science fiction film. So I have seen this. I have the previous Finnish DVD here. Let me show you that also. Here we have the Ruusujen aika, which is the correct title of this film. Ruusujen aika on DVD, Finnish DVD. And it is kind of very cool that AGFA, this was Deaf Crocodile. Was this Deaf Crocodile film release? Yo, Deaf Crocodile film release, and it's kind of cool that they are putting out this kind of like a Oi, Iku Koskinen has just subscribed. Hey, welcome to the channel. Hey, hello, Iku Koskinen. If there anybody else who is new to the channel, maybe you want to also subscribe the channel, so you won't miss the next unboxing sequence. maybe we get to see more Finnish science fiction films. But Time of the Rose, it's okay, it's good, it's interesting, it's social science fiction. And for the fans of old science fiction films, which are more like a social commentary, this is definitely a good catch for that. But Deaf Crocodile released it. It's cool that foreign distributors also release Finnish genre films, but it's kind of sad that we Finnish people have to buy our own films, Finnish films from foreign territories, if you want to see the Blu-ray. But it is how it is. Time of Roses, recommend. And looking forward to see it again. I saw that this year's Midnight on Film Festival from older film print. Pretty fun and weird film, Kesä. Hey, that is exactly how I remember Time of Rose to be. Time of Annie Rose. Okie dokie. Another, what's this? Aqua. This is a VS release. Her name was Lisa. Another X-rated film, but I got this. This was released with a new slipcover, so I got this. This I didn't previously have, but it's an X-rated film starring Vanessa Del Rio. Wasn't that, transgender guy? Or do I remember it was? But Vanessa Del Rio has been in a shit ton of X-rated films. Yeah. This was directed by Roger Watkins, the same guy who directed the Last House on the Dead End Street. Oh yeah, Sammy Adams, he knows the X-rated films. Her Name is Lisa is another 10 out of 10 film from Roger Watkins. Grim but great. Yeah, Roger Watkins was a good X-rated film director indeed. Okay, now we are in the serious shit. Now this is the film that is mostly my most expected, okay. It's a film that I'm most excited in. Ninja in the Claws of the CIA. Man, if this is not the best B-movie title ever, Ninja in the Claws of the CIA. I love it. I absolutely love it already. And this is VSA 34 release. So it's a Vinegar Syndrome archive release. And that also means that we probably have there a poster inside. So let's see the innards of this Blu-ray release, shall we? But unfortunately, I cannot comment this film quality because, yes, I have never even heard about this film. But let's see the poster for this. Oh, this action adventure film. Ninja in the Claws of the CIA. Hey, wait a minute. What is this girl doing here? Wait a minute. Now just wait a moment. What's happening in that picture? Yeah. This is something that I will put in the player. Maybe even tonight after I close this show down. But hey, I am pretty sure that somebody out there has already watched Ninja in the Claws of the CIA, so I'm looking forward. I want to hear your opinion about the Ninja in the Claws of the CIA. Henkmeister says the trailer looked very promising. I hope the movie be as silly. Yeah, maybe we watched the trailer in the Black Friday special broadcast, and I remember it was pretty wild. And hopefully the film is as wild as the trailer. Let's hope that. Okie dokie. Buddies. Directed by Arthur J. Bresson, starring Geoff Endelman and David Schrader. Buddies. And this is VS 237. And yeah, this was probably those repressings that have included the where they have included also the new slipcover. Yeah, another one of those who have films that I have not seen or even heard about, but based on the cover and the slipcover and the artwork, the expectation for this film could be something like three stars for these Buddies, but cannot comment beyond that for this film. Buddies. These guys are buddies. Hi Bud, I missed the start. We'll catch up on replay. Must say I love your accent. I'm from UK. Love you, Jen. Oh my god. Thomas Pearson. Thomas Pearson. Thank you for your kind words, my man. I would think that most people would hate my accent because it is something called Ralli Englanti in Finnish. But you can probably tell that English is not my #1 language. Alright, moving on to the Cat Creeps. This is VS Labs release, Vinegar Syndrome Labs, the third release, and these are the older Universal horrors that they put out. Other than Frankenstein and Mummy, these are more obscure titles. So this is probably something to do with the cat people or similar to the cat people. Another one film that I have not seen, even heard about, but Vinegar Syndrome Labs, like I said, they are putting out this more obscure 40s, 50s stuff. And yeah, probably not the, maybe not the VS Labs, you know, maybe these films, Kukuru Beast from the Amazon was great, but maybe that other, it was good, the other film, but maybe not necessarily my cup of tea. But looking forward still to see the Cat Creeps also on Blu-ray. Expectation, solid 3 stars. I watched In the Claws of CIA today. It has same guy as in the New York Ninja. Unfortunately, it wasn't as good. Oh man. That cover reminds me indeed of the cat people. Hey, me too. Hey, then we have Woman's Torment. This was probably an X-rated film. Roberta Findlay X-rated film. So this is maybe some sort of a horror hardcore film. Maybe Sammy Adams has seen this and likes to comment about this. But other than that, beyond Roberta Findlay and this being an X-rated film, I don't know anything about this. But looks definitely interesting. And Roberta Findlay mostly is known about her work directing the notorious Snuff film, and also she made a lot of other films too, except especially a film called Game of Survival, aka Tenement, and a bunch of others. Very, very trashy films, and also she made a lot of porno films too. Woman's Torment. Woman's Torment is actually a decent psychological horror film. There's also a version without the X-rated scene. Hey, that's nice service if they provide a version without the hardcore insert as well. Huh, that sounds very interesting. What the hell am I doing? Yep, moving onwards. films, my friends. Moving onwards. Putney Swope. Okay, VS 279. I got... Maybe now I have everything from back catalog, from Blu-ray discs that I previously didn't have. But Putney Swope is another one of these films that I have absolutely no idea what to expect. The cover page looks interesting. It's a girl who is replacing middle finger and stuff like that, and it's directed by Robert Downey Sr. So is he a dad for Robert Downey Jr. then? Maybe. Considered one of the masterpieces of the late 60s countercultural cinema, Robert Downey Sr.'s Putney Swope remains a vital cinematic satire on race, politics and pop culture. Oh, this could be great. This could be great. Expect it, but if it's not great in it's like underground film, counterculture film, then it can be awful. But expectation is 2 stars to 4 stars. Let's call it that. Hey, Sammy Adams has seen A Woman's Torment is another great Finlay flick. It played in cinema here in London last month, but I missed it. Oh, damn. Putney Swope is brilliantly bonkers on every single level. Brilliant stuff. Yes, it's downers that. Okay, that is... Then I will up my expectations to 4 stars then. Hey, Videoman Gizmo, I hope life is good in Finland. Is it the VSS sorter you're showing off now? Yes, it is. VS Black Friday order is indeed now the one I am showing you off. Bill Paxton's first movie probably was Taking the Tiger Mountain, and it was a movie from the year 2000, from 1983. Not actually sure was this Bill Paxton's first film, but I think one of the first ones. Taking the Tiger Mountain. Okay, the cover page is not that special. I don't know what this film is even about. But expectations for Bill Paxton, expectation could be higher than 3 stars maybe. But I ain't seen it, so looking forward for God bless his soul, Bill Paxton's. Hopefully he will rest in peace. I've got Indicatories, 2 weird, quirky underground film for me, okay? Dominique, a story of the macabre with different twist, alright? VS 267, directed by Michael Anderson, from year 1978. Alright, a story of the macabre with a different twist. Okay. No idea what's happening in this film, but let's see the cover and tell you about the expectation. Was there any familiar actors in here? Cliff Robertson, John Simmons, Jenny Agutte. Okay, Simon Ward. Some familiar names at least in there. Jenny Agutte, she is beautiful. Dominic is dead. Dominic is dead, or is she? Expectation 2 or 3 stars, maybe. Beware, my brethren. Beware if you have a date with death. No, alright. My expectation, right from the cover, my expectation is gotta be 3.5 stars. Maybe this is some sort of supernatural thriller or horror film even. Hexacore says he liked Dominic, the fine gothic horror tale, a bit slow burn but atmospheric. Okay, then I will call it 3-star expectation. Okay, is this some sort of Exorcist themed film then? Maybe. Alright, 3.5 star expectation. And then we have... Okay, now this is the Simon Windsor film. I was talking about Simon Windsor previously. I confused this with the Double Exposure film. But this is film directed by Simon Windsor. This guy also is an Australian film director, directed a bunch of film in Australia, but later on went to United States to direct big movies like Con Air. Yeah, and this is from year 1979 and can be very interesting. I have not seen the film. I have the VHS, but I have not seen the film. But this is some sort of horror slasher thing, and maybe it can be expectation can be 3.5 stars easily for the Snapshot. Any Snapshot fans out there? Anybody like Con Air? Oh no, the space is running out from my shelf back there. Snapshot is another favorite, says Vesius. Okay, what about Grandmother's House? VS 273. Some sort of slasher film directed by Peter Rader and starring Brinkley Stevens, Eric Foster, Kim Wellington and Leon Lesser, Ada Lee. I'm completely unknown names for me, and the year is 1988, so the expectation probably is a Grandmother's House. Maybe it's not too gory film. Maybe it's dull film. Maybe I will put my expectation in 2 stars 10. But yeah, I think this cover is a lot better than this one. I guess that was bundled with some Blu-ray player because 2 movies in one. What do you mean, Usimaster? Snapshot is absolutely not a horror film. It's barely a thriller, more of an atmospheric 70s drama involving a naive girl going to the modeling career. Okay. Then I understand it wrongly because the covers marketed it in the back. It says day after Halloween or something like that. I put it here. Okay, Blue Money. Bob Chin presents a film by Alan Patrick. So this is a porno film, Blue Money, and this is VS 151. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what to say about porno film, but like I said, I have to get everything from Vinegar Syndrome's back catalog for my collection, so there we have. It features Scream Queen Brinkley Stevens. This Blue Money, you mean? Or do you mean Grandmother's House? I don't know. Hexagore and everybody else. Can you say what you are referring? Be looking Grandmother's House on 88 Films Slasher Films collection. Okay, it is released through them also. Ah, Brinkley Stevens is also in Grandmother's House then. But here we have The Corpse Grinders, a film by Ted V. Michaels. The trailer is very funny, and I think I have seen somewhere this The Corpse Grinders, and it's like this gory 60s film. No, it was from year 1971. This film, The Corpse Grinders. If you have seen the trailer, you you cannot forget Dark Corpse Grinders when it says the title many times. Yeah. Climax of Blue Power. Okay. Rated X. Adults only. Okay, is this another one of these roughies? A suspense... Oh, it is directed by Lee Frost, the same guy who made Black Gestapo. Nice. A suspenseful and brutal hardcore roughie from director Lee Frost, the Black Gestapo. Climax of Blue Power stars William Quinn, Angela Carnon, and Wes Bishop, Dixie Dynamite. This notorious classic has long been available only low-quality VHS sources, Blu-rays, bootlegs, but Vinegar Syndrome is bringing it to Blu-ray uncut and restored from best known surviving elements. Alright, Lee Frost, this sounds absolutely amazing. Have Sammy Adams seen this hardcore film? 10. Blue Power is another Lee Frost roughie. Great, another big quality sleaze fest. Oh yeah! There he goes. Sammy Adams knows his hardcore roughies. Looking forward to see that also. Okay. Start time. This cover looks very ugly. Alexander Cassini directed film 1991, so it's pretty new film. Okay, this is some sort of debut film. I don't know. I don't know about this one. This cover is a little bit better. And this is VS 214 release. I guess that is not a bad film. 5.1 IMDb rating. Well, I think my expectation is 3 stars or something. Hey, now we have Pets here. This Blu-ray version that I was previously unboxing the slipcovers for this one. So now let's open the Pets up and put the slipcovers on this sucker. And Pets is a film I have seen it, but don't remember too much about it, except that it was pretty weird and pretty good. But now we have the Blu-ray here, and now let's put this condom on it. Nice. This is a reproduction slipcover which I bought. So previously I didn't have Pets Blu-ray, but here it is now. Woo woo woo, yeah. Oh nice, oh nice, oh nice. Then something called The Children. Hey, I probably have seen it. I have Children VHS, but this is one of these films that once again too long time to when I was last watching it, so can't really comment the film on, not to say the least to make a review out of it. But The Children is here now. Yes, this cover looks more familiar. This is the cover that is on Finnish VHS. Expectation, maybe this was it was okay 3 stars, maybe. Maybe so. Memories with Miss Saggy. Memories with Message. Misagi. Okay. Okay, this cover looks very, very, very dull. Very dull. VS 245 release. Oh man, oh man. Let's see if the back cover is better. Well, this, oh my god, this looks a lot more better. Hey, it even has titties in it. So this is gotta be on the top, right? Memories with message. Memories within Miss Aggie. Okay, why does it have to be so you know, so unclear, this text? But memories within Miss Aggie. Okay. Have not seen it, can't comment it. But another one of these that I got slipcover for. Let's see, Blue Vengeance, how does it look? That movie not even appear on IMDb, says Yuzi Master. This is hardcore film. This is Gerard Damiano film. Okay, Blue Vengeance. This looks more like a Red Vengeance, this cover, but yeah. Okay, this is a lot better cover, this back cover here. But here I bought the slipcover for this, so now I have Blue Vengeance on a slipcover. Nice. How many titles did you get through this sale? Well, was it like 40 or something? It's a lot. Are there alternative titles for that? I don't know. Sorry, I don't know. There is coming a sale in 6 days for VS and 5 days from Severin Films. I don't know. Will I be picking anything out? I don't know. I'm not sure. Let's see. Maybe. Death by Temptation. This is a Trauma distributed black horror film. It's like, was this like a Black Exorcist? And this is also have been released in Finland. And this is something that I have previously seen, but can't remember too much about that. I can't even remember was it good or was it not. But this was probably more like a comedy film. Directed by James Bond III. And starring also James Bond III. That's gotta be a joke name, right? It is from year 1919 and this is VS labeled 248. Read director name. Yes, I just did. James Bond III. All right. So you're still with me? Hey, couple of more boxes to unbox. I mean, couple of more bags of films to unbox. So stick around, because now we are getting into really good shit. For example, Undefeatable, whoa, in 4K Ultra HD, holy shit. I was suspecting that Vinegar will put out Undefeatable when they already did another bunch of other Cynthia Rothrock films, but I would have never expected that they put out this. Josep, was this? This was directed by this. Who was the director? Godfrey Ho, the king of low filmmaking, and this is gotta be Godfrey Ho's best film. And everybody has probably seen the end fight of this film. The clip is on YouTube. It's amazing. It's amazing. Undefeatable is here, and this is probably something that I will immediately put in the machine. This is VS 438. Nice. Disc 1 Ultra HD and 10 Blu-ray disc and 10 we have the extras disc. Was there some sort of different version of the film also? Maybe so, maybe so. And even we have a booklet. Now this is a brilliant release. Nice. Very nice, very nice. Excellent film, excellent film. Excellent film. And then something called Night Screams. Vinegar Syndrome 438. Night Screams. And this too is 4K Ultra HD. And this is a slasher film or some sort of horror film from year 1987. And directed by Dilys L. Hart. Never heard. Contains 85 minutes theatrical cut of Night Scream presented in HDR. Lots of extras and 80-minute making of documentary. And cover looks excellent. As well as the slipcover too. Do you have any movies which include soundtrack CD? Yes, I do. I have plenty of them. It combined scenes from Graduation Day and John Holmes' Sekaporn movie and Expand Run and Die. It's the middle of the slow road slasher film. Which movie? Do you mean this one? Ultra HD movie on Blu-ray and extras disc to go with. Now, Hexagore, this includes John Holmes' film and Graduation Day. Okay, wow, looking forward to see that. Incredible that this film has even got a 4K release. Vinegar Syndrome is proud to present a reconstruction of the filmmaker's preferred pre-release cut alongside the standard theatrical version, all newly restored in 4K. Okay, so this pre-release is probably without these Graduation Day and John Holmes'. Okay, maybe. Okay, I don't know. But yeah, so looks interesting. Okay, then we have Ulli Lommel's film Video Nasty called The Boogeyman. The Boogeyman, yeah, I have seen this plenty of times and I don't think this is that great of a film and I think its reputation overexceeds the quality of the film. It's not a bad film, but it's kind of a boring and slow moving film, but usually all Ulli Lommel's films are that. And okay, sure, it got some nice special effects scenes and the memorable thriller scenes, but overall it's a bit too slow moving scene and I have never expected the Boogeyman to receive a 4K treatment, but here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Here we have Boogeyman on 4K Ultra HD. So I'm very happy to see that Vinegar Syndrome they have really amped up the 4K game on their releases. So I think this year has had the most 4K releases than previous year. That at least lot more releases on 4K than previously. So it's looking good if you're a 4K collector. And why wouldn't you? If you're a movie collector, why wouldn't you want to get the 4K? You know, if you want, you probably want to see the film in the best quality possible. Yeah, right. The Boogeyman Blu-ray disc and the Boogeyman Ultra HD. And a lot of extras here, interviews and extras. Nice looking set, nice looking indeed. The boogeyman. All right, based on this name alone, I had to get me Justice Ninja Style. And the cover, this is very awesome. This is so great looking cover. I really want to see this, but I am most definite that I will be disappointed. This was probably made. This was shot on video action film, VHS original format, and so the picture quality is not gonna be that great. But just this Ninja Style, I just had to get me. And was this sold out already? If somebody can check it out, please. And this was released VHS Hitfest 004 release. Videomannen Gizmo says, Justice Ninja Style was better than I thought, but worse than I hoped. Okay. I understand what you're getting there. Special features on separate disc. I think this cover is too kind of cool. So this ninja is like, hey, check out my knives here. Hey pal. Please check out my knives. Don't I have cool knives here? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Nice. Hell Comes to Frogtown, and this is a new release, I mean reproduction slipcover, but because originally this was released within this kind of like a special custom-made slipcover, which or this packaging that opens from the top. It's like a very how do you say, triangularly cut cover. But this is a new slipcover for this film, Hell Comes to Frogtown. And this kind of weird style, this kind of like this dystopian thriller style, because this is a comic book action adventure film. And I do have also the Arrow video release of this, so I really didn't need to have, you know, extra Hell Comes to Frogtown, because I think the name and the fact that there's the Roddy Piper starring in it, and it includes frog people, and it even has, you know, the girl from Conan the Barbarian, Sandal Bergman in it. I think all these facts are a lot more fun on paper than when you actually start to watch this Hell Comes to Frogtown film. Not the best film, but it's got a lot of effort in it, and yeah, it's okay. Let's call it okay film. Yes, you need it. What was the exploitation director from Finland you talked about before? He had a movie you recommended. I want to check if Akfa maybe exploitation director from. Do you mean Teivo Tulio, Sensuela? I was talking about Sensuela one time. And also I have mentioned Visa Mäkinen and Yön Saalista, the Predators of the Night from Visa Mäkinen, but I don't think they have ever been released outside Finland. But Sensuela, that's greatest. That is the greatest Finnish weird sexploitation film they ever made. It's like Plan 9 from outer space. It's as fun as that. It is hilarious film. I wish someday, you know, Deaf Crocodile film would put that out, because I know there's a 4K master of Sensuela. It is in the Finnish, you know, video service, which you can watch films on streaming, and there is the 4K presentation on that film. What is new on Vinegar quality-wise? I really don't know that. And this, mind you, this is an older release. This only the slipcover is new here, and this is a release VS 287. So probably it was released about the same time as the Arrow put it out. Yeah. It's got commentaries and interviews. Maybe there's a couple of more extras more, but I don't know. All right. Hey. Another Death Crocodile films released The Tale of Tsar Zaltan, a Russian fantasy film from 1950s, and these look great. These are technical productions. These looks absolutely fantastic, and the Death Crocodile already put out 2 Russian films. What was the film? The Kalevala. No, I mean the. I forget the name. Satu Sammost, The Tale from Santo. It was a Russian-Finnish co-production, fantastic-looking fairy tale movie, and the other one was the Dragon Slayer or something. And now this is the 3rd release of that canon. So maybe this is a Soviet film that... One of these rare Soviet films that I have. The humor of Visa Mäkinen would not translate well to foreigners. Well, that doesn't really translate well with the Finnish either. They're not funny. The humor is not funny. The films are entertaining because they're so poorly made. Hell Comes to Frogtown gets a bit boring when it gets to Frogtown. Yeah. It doesn't live up to its expectations, in my opinion. But anybody seen The Tale of Tsar Zaltan? Alexander Bushko films. The year is 1967. Okay, so it's a little bit newer than the previous ones. Oh yeah, another VSA release, Bucky Creek 2, The Legend Continues. Alright, VSA, Vinegar Syndrome Archive, and this is a year from 1983, directed by Charles B. Pierce, and also starring Charles B. Pierce. Okay, and VSA 35 is the number of this release. Okay. So I have not seen this Bigfoot movie, always sounds interesting. Maybe the expectation, if it's really trashy, then the expectation definitely could be all the way up to there in the 4 stars, but I don't know if it is boring bad or is it fun kind of bad film, but I'm pretty sure that it goes to the bad films category. Anybody has seen Boggy Creek 2 and like to comment on it? Videomanekisme says the only boring things in Hell Comes to Frogtown is that Sandal Bergman is not completely nude through the entire film. Yeah, we would definitely love to see that. Anybody seen Cross of Iron in 4K? Well, I don't think it has been released on 4K, at least not yet. Nice. Yön Saalistajat, Hunters of the Night is my most wanted release. I think it's the only one from Visa's movies that foreign audience could get with proper translation. Yeah, I agree. I have to agree on that. It is his magnum opus. Let's see the posters. Boggy Creek 2. Nice. Oh fuck, it's in pre-order. When it's gonna be released, Brainless Kontula? God damn it. July 31st. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to take it. As you know, we have the Peckinpah perjantai, Peckinpah retrospective going on. And there's not that many times I seen Cross of Iron, and it's definitely masterpiece. Definitely a 5-star masterpiece, that one. Alright. And a couple of films more, and then I will let you go to on your daily business or go to sleep. Are you still up for a couple of films more? Hey, what do you say? What do you say? What do you say? Hey, 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 what do you say? Hey, 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 what do you say? Yes, on the Peckinpah reviews on 4K, definitely. Yeah. I took the risk and pre-ordered it. You can never be sure which studio canal. Yeah, keep them coming. Come on, do it now. Let's do it now. Come on, let's do it now. Come on. We can do it. Yeah. Come on. This is the Apocalypse tetralogy. Piotr Schulzkin's Apocalypse tetralogy. So Piotr Schulzkin is some sort of Polish film director, directing kind of these weird dystopian action science fiction films. But this is something that I have never even heard about. And this includes 3 films called Gaga, Obioba, Golem, War of the Worlds. Okay, this includes 4 movies then. Apocalypse tetralogy. 2-disc region-free Blu-ray set, and this is VS 400 and too fucking small text, too fucking dark. VSL. This was VSL Labs release 004. All right. VSL Labs release, looking really interesting, but these can really be a hit or miss. Because I think it's gotta be one of the worst Vinegar Syndrome's releases this year. They released the Croatian film. No, it was not a Croatian film. Was it Azerbaijan film? The Apocalypse film. It was so fucking bad. I really did. I hated every second of it. War of the Worlds original. No, it's not that War of the Worlds. It is Polish War of the Worlds. I don't think it is the same movie. Golem was good. Wozek like, says Betabub Max Dennis. I love your name. I just received my Vinegar Syndrome Upcops tetralogy. So you have watched the Golem then. Elokuvaprojektori says waiting my copy of that collection. One of the most interesting releases this year. Already dispatched. Okay, here it is. And we have a great looking box containing all this. And then we have the DVD 10. And this even comes with the slipcover. And also we have the booklet here. Apocalypse tetralogy. And I do have to agree that this looks very interesting, but it can be. I will take it with a grain of salt. I will not believe that these are great until I see it. What is the best movie that is about Finland and Germany fighting together during the World War II, you would say? Well, I really can't remember too much films made about the war in Lapland. Sisu comes to mind. That is the only thing that comes to mind when I think about that. I don't think Tali Ihantala does that have German fighting in it, because Tali Ihantala that is complete. It is in the eastern border. Okie dokie. Hey, one more thing here, and I did save the best for last. And here it is, baby. Here it is, buddy boys. Showgirls on Vinegar Syndrome 4K Ultra HD. And this, my friends, is VSU06. And this is a brilliant, beautiful release of this film. Private Dancing by James Smith to Grave Club Southern. I do like the idea that there's some sort of advertisement here. Here we have the booklet about the film, some sort of essays about the film, and whatnot. As usual, VSU releases contain this type of booklet here. And then we have the slipcover of it. Nice. And then let's see the 4K Ultra HD release here, shall we? We have the Ultra HD release with NC-17 director's cut. I don't think this film even got an R-rated. It would be very difficult It's very difficult for me to see how this film would be R-rated. How would they be cut? How would this film be cut so that it would gain an R rating? No, there's no chance. It is supposed. They would have to cut out like at least 10 minutes. This film has so much nudity in it and so much like sexual innuendo that they would just simply have to cut it very much down. We have the Blu-ray disc containing the film, and also we have the extra features disc. And hey, guess what? I have watched this. I watched with my pal Aatto today this film. He came to my house and I told him, hey dude, I have 4K Ultra HD of Showgirls, and Aatto, oh shit, we gonna see that shit. And then we watched, and first of all, okay, the film. I think this film, you know, Showgirls, this gets an incredibly bad reputation of being like a very, very bad film. In any situation, I could never call this film a bad film. This is very entertaining. It has so much nudity in it. I think if you think about Hollywood films, and especially big budgeted Hollywood films, I think this cost like $30 million or something. And they, you know, Verhoeven, he had a final cut, you know, he had the final cut rights in his contract. So he decided that this film will be made as NC-17. And they released it in NC-17 format. And I would so much would have hoped that this would be a successful film, because maybe that would have opened the floodgates to put other films in the market using this NC-17 age limit, which is basically you can release anything on that. You don't have to worry about no MPAA coming to you, say cut this out, cut that out. It's NC-17, it's for adults, nobody under 17 is allowed. You can show anything. But film gets, in my opinion, bad rap for being a bad movie. It's not a bad movie. Elizabeth Berkley plays this girl, Nomi, who comes to Las Vegas and starts to make career for herself as a erotic dancer in 2 different places. And then stuff happens. It's a drama. It's got very nihilistic, very like a. It's a very cynical film, and you could call it a very feminist film, even though it has lots of nudity. But I think it has very strong female character, and also the men are portrayed, without any exception, as real assholes in this film. I think it was very entertaining film, and somebody has said that, okay, everybody has said that Elizabeth Berkley is a very bad actor. No, I don't think she's at all bad actor. Maybe the character she plays is like a pretty, pretty unlikable character. So, and maybe that is why some of the reviews or people who have seen it, talk trash about her performance, but not at all. Her performance is brilliant, and every other character in this film is also magnificent. Gina Gershon is here, she's nude, and Kyle MacLachlan is here. He's well, we don't get to see the kickel, but we get to see the naked body otherwise. Everything is brilliant. I really liked it. I have seen this, it was very long time since I have last seen this film, but watching it now again, I really did enjoy it. And yeah, this disc has some strange mastering error, because if you watch this in 5.1 stereo mix, surround mix, it's got some the rear speaker effects. Everything that has put in the rear speakers, it has kind of this echo, and I understand there's gonna be a replacement program for the Showgirls disc, and yeah, it's a little bit distracting, that that sound effect that is applied here. Like I said, NC-17, this is a very rough ride. Lots of nudity, lots of sex, and kind of like these very gross scenes, like this guy fondling Elizabeth Berkley's pussy, and then finds out that she's on period, and then she leaves, and you can fuck me when you fall in love with me. So all kinds of that things, they just wouldn't go through with in the R rating film. If the film was R rated, these things just wouldn't fly through the MPAA. There's no chance in hell. The ladies are very beautiful here. No complaints whatsoever on that department. And there's also this kind of very brutal scene also. So look out for that. But yeah, lot better film than its reputation. I wish it would have been a success. That would have been great. That would be very great. And I think if you are undecisive about seeing this again, getting this, this release is beautiful. Hope they got this surrounds thing fixed. But besides that, it's very, very beautiful release. I really did like this, and the extras are good. There are lots of interviews in this, new interviews and legacy interviews also. They give you a good, background information about the making of this film and the decision to make it as NC-17. It's an adult film. No child should be watching this. Nobody under 17 years old should be watching this. It is what it is. Not every film has to be allowed for kids. This is definitely one of these. This is made for adults. I did like it. I will rate this release 5 out of 5 stars, and also I will rate the movie itself. I will rate it 4 out of 5 stars. Definitely. Not Verhoeven's best, by no means, but very good Verhoeven film. Entertaining and sleazy. Santeri Paju says, Showgirls is top 3 Verhoeven movies for me. I know I'm in minority. Yeah, I think my Paul Verhoeven top would be, I think number 1 would be probably RoboCop, then number 2 probably would be Total Recall, then number 3 gotta be Starship Troopers, then possibly it could be Turkish Delight, 10 it would be Showgirls. No, it would be Flesh and Blood. Flesh and Blood and 10 Showgirls. And after that, everything else. Okay, Ellie, it was pretty good. Maybe Ellie... Okay, they're so different films. Maybe this... I really can't compare Ellie and Showgirls between. But if I now had to say this, I would say that this is a little bit better than Ellie. But it was excellent as well. You get 10 points from Norway for saying Showgirls is great. I love it myself. Yeah, 10 points Finland, and also I will advocate you 10 points also to Norway. It was supposed to be a musical and people don't understand that. Yeah, lots of great dances. Hey, I forgot to mention that Elizabeth Berkley's her performance, they have been putting it down that this is a shitty performance. But hey, think about it. She has to be nude most of the time, showing pussy and all, and also doing these very elaborate dancing choreographs. So not everybody, and Verhoeven even said in that interview, there was not that many choices that he could make. A lady who wants to show pussy and also wants to cut her pubic hair like so and so, and also have to show her titties and can act and also can dance. So not that many people in Hollywood were able to do all that. Showgirls is one of my top 3 Verhoeven's films for me. I know I'm in minorities. Okay, I read that already. Hello, Santeri. I think I fell asleep during the Showgirls. Prelis Kontela probably don't like it then. They should come up with different category for cinema, extremely violent films and porn in the US. Well, why? Why is it that necessary? NC-70, I think it caters all that. Videoman Gizmo says 7th for me, but we have only great films: RoboCop, Starship Troopers, Basic Instinct, Turkish. I forgot completely Basic Instinct. So Basic Instinct's gotta be on my list too. I'll give some new try to see some pillus and perses. There was lots of pillus and perses in that film. And Jusimaster, it was rated 16 in Finland because Finland don't care too much about nudity. You can do a lot, you couldn't show erect penis in 16 rated film, but basically other than that, you can show, if it's not a close-up, you can show all. So 16 rated is pretty, it's okay in Finland. Zami Adams, great show tonight. Loved every second at the moment. Great requirements for the lead role. Yeah, you must be you need to show pussy, and you need to show ass, and you need to show your titties, and you need to cut your pubic hair, so and so. Hey, that is all for tonight. Hey, oh my god, I think this has been the longest unboxing video about ever, at least in this year. But hey, that is all, and hey, I thank you for watching, and maybe it is time for me to quit for this evening. It's been great. You have been a very great audience, and I think there has been like 60 people constantly watching this, so I really do appreciate that you give me your precious time and want to hear about the films that are very cool, man. Hey, catch you the next time. And now I wish you very, very, very good the rest of your day. Bye bye.